G'day, I'm Ricky. I'm here at Wall of Sound. I'm with the one and only Aaron Matz from 1056. How the hell you doing, man?
It's good. That show was absolutely mental. Just trying to come back down to earth from that, yeah.
Yeah, you just played Cult Fest, the kind of second year for Alpha Wolf doing their own festival. What was it like getting invited?
Yeah, it was good. I was like, yeah, obviously we're getting invited. No, we did a tour with them last year in April, and I would have been offended if we didn't get invited. So the fact that we did, I was happy about it. I'm just joking, yeah. It's really good. It's really good, yeah. Just to end off a really good Australian tour on such a high note, it's just fucking sick.
Well, the last time we spoke, I was like, we got to get you down to Australia, and you're like, I really want to tour with Alpha Wolf. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
So
I fucking love those guys. So yeah, to have them invite us here and have us be a part of this is just fucking sick. Yeah.
And I think it's no accident. Like the genre crossover between you guys and Muir, that's no accident.
It's a thing, Yeah, it's definitely a thing.
It's a thing. So, look, the last time we did speak, you had released a couple of songs with 1056. The world was still discovering you, and you were like, there's a little bit more coming out in the tank. And then you threw out the rest of the Downer EP. You said there was We're Not a One-Trick Pony, RLS came out. Yeah. What was it like having the world see all these different sides of you?
Yeah, good. I mean, I guess it's kind of weird. Some people put us in a box really quick. You know what I mean? So when we put out RLS, they're like, oh, but you're like this band. It's like, well, we're not though because we've only put out a couple of songs. So yeah, people were quick to jump to conclusions. But yeah, we really want to make a point of getting people before they jump to conclusions about the band. Catching them off guard and stuff. And I really think that we did a good job with that, with the last single that just came out, Plug.
We'll get there, mate. We'll get there. Take it easy. But I like the way you've actually brought it into the set where the rest of the band take a break and you come in and do RLS. I think it works really well.
I'd like it the other way around. They're all out back just like...
Yeah. Usually it's a drum solo. Now it's a vocal solo.
Yeah, I'm like...
So, there's a bit of inspo from Juice WRLD and that kind of thing there. Are you a bit into your hip-hop and that kind of thing?
Absolutely, yeah. Big time. Really into... Eminem's what got me into heavy music. I think we spoke about this, didn't we?
Probably.
Yeah. There's a song called Kim on the Marshall Mathers LP, which is so violent. And I was just like, that. And that's what got me into the more violent side of music. But yeah, I'm big into the emo hip-hop scene, Lil Peep and Juice WRLD and all them.
Do you think you'll be bringing some more hip-hop into some future 1056 material?
Yeah, definitely. Maybe in a different way, maybe not mixing it so much, maybe just kind of keeping it separate. But I don't know, who knows? Just when Luca decides to write a song, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the creative juices get flowing, hey?
Yes.
All right, so should we get to Good Morning then?
Yes, please.
In the midst of your very first Australian tour, 1056, come out of the gate, enter 2024 and go... we're about to release our heaviest song to date. Here it is.
Should have called it Good Day. I was thinking about that.
You should have. What happened, mate?
Yeah. I should have called it Vegemite Scroll. Everyone would have been fucking...
I edited Brownie, who's off camera right now. He brought Vegemite to have Electric Callboy try it at a festival that they played last year.
They're German, aren't they?
Yeah.
Did they say, oh, it's not good?
No, they actually...
Well, everything that you eat.
They were very polite. They were very polite. They said it was interesting, but they liked the Tim Tam. Maybe we should have brought a Tim Tam for you.
Oh, is it those little chocolate square things?
Yeah.
We've had them on our rider for some reason every night, and I've never tried one.
Oh, well, tonight's your night, mate.
I love a Tim Tam.
Really going off track here, mate.
Good morning, Tim Tam.
What inspired Good Morning?
Lyrically or musically?
Whatever you want to go with.
Musically, me and Luca were like, we just need to put a blast beat in there. And that's how it started. So it starts off with the blast beat. And then just the lyrical content, just the normal stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the normal stuff.
What I've noticed is that since the Downer Part 1, Part 2, the production has stepped up even further.
Yeah, you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon.
There's a lot of people in the comments like, oh, the production sucks.
Really?
It's either here nor there. It's like Vegemite.
Nice.
Yeah, some people are like, oh, this is sick. And then there's a couple of people like, this is the worst production I've ever heard in my life.
Okay, well, I thought it was a step up.
Oh, I think so too.
Great. So have we got some more new music in the pipes for 24?
Yeah, we do.
What can you share?
I mean, it's all in the bag. Well, it's not all in the bag. It's there's a few in the bag. But it's kind of hard being on the road and hitting deadlines and stuff. So, I mean, Luca's the guy, so he's the one who sets his own deadlines, and you can't really force an artist like that, you know. So he just does it whenever he's ready, and we're just like, all right, cheers, mate.
And do you record in Paris?
Yeah, everything's DIY that we do, so just me and Luca do all the stuff. Like, he tracks me, and he records everything in his bedroom, kind of on his schedule.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And like, because this whole French metal scene is blowing up. Like, you guys bumped into Landmarks in Adelaide, who were on a completely different tour. And Adam is off camera as well. He just got back from Europe or the US, and we bumped to the Landmarks headliner, the first ever headliner in Australia.
Oh, did they do a show?
Yeah, they did like a just one-off show. Like,
was it good?
It was insane. Like, Australia.
I'm so happy for them, man. They're just going big everywhere.
Yeah,
they're such nice guys, man.
And Australia's just discovering all these Euro metal bands that kind of like, it's slowly emerging. It's great to see.
Yeah, that was a fucking trip. Like, we'd slept like probably collectively 6 hours in like 3 days. We're just getting off the plane, just like, oh. And we look out and we just see them guys. We're like, what is? Am I
dreaming?
On?
This is weird.
Yeah, and the whole tour package was there too. So they had North Lane and who else is on that tour?
Era and Banks Arcade.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we were just like straight into like excitement mode, and then right back into
and that jet lag's coming through.
Oh, yeah,
it's brutal. Yeah. So what's it been like playing in Australia?
Incredible. I just love this place. It's like America, but people are nicer. No, people are funnier.
Yeah.
Like, the weather's great, people are funny, everyone's really welcoming and stuff, really forthcoming, like good senses of humour. It's like England and America, like,
combined. Together. I've heard that before, actually. Napalm Death said that to me once. Fun fact.
Yeah, they're from Birmingham, which is about 40 minutes from where I'm from.
There you go.
Fun fact.
Actually, I've been meaning to ask you, what brought you to Paris?
Betraying the Martyrs.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And 13 and a half later, I'm like,
yeah, so on that, so you're here triumphantly killing it in Australia, on the poster, new music, just smashing it, right? And a few weeks ago, you jumped on stage with BTM and helped them celebrate their farewell and did some guesties and stuff, obviously, which is where you started. Is it weird comparing the two, kind of like where you started and where you are and all that?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I think like the whole emotional like attachment thing, I got over that when I left the band, and maybe like a year or two before even leaving the band, because I was like in this headspace where I knew I wanted to leave. So it wasn't really emotional for me, but the rest of the guys, they were all crying and shit. So I put some water on my face and faked it.
Yeah, nice. You're a good actor, mate. I've seen your music videos.
No, I'm just kidding. No, it was really a good time. It was an emotional, time, and it was good to share the stage with those guys one last time. I mean, I really like most of them. No, I love all of them. It was a really nice time.
In episode 2 of the podcast, Aaron does a deep dive into who he hates the most, so tune in.
Yeah.
No, I won't make you do that, mate.
I could.
I've noticed that over the last year or two, you've been making mates with like a lot of the deathcore guys that are coming through the scene. Yep. Lorna Shaw's Will Ramos, Taylor Barber from Left to Suffer. What I've noticed is 1056 haven't invited anyone for a guestie yet. Could we expect something like that in the pipes?
A deathcore guestie?
Yeah.
No.
No,
probably not.
You do your thing, and that's you, and that's it.
Yeah, I think that if we did do a guestie, we would want it to be someone like really out of pocket, like, I don't know, well, not that out of pocket, like Suicide Boys or like Ghostmain or something like, just something like a bit out of pocket, something a little bit different, like not someone else who's gonna just, I mean, no shade, but I don't want someone else who's just gonna come and scream over the top of our music like I could do, maybe someone else out of a completely different genre. That would be great.
Yeah. So I'm kind of thinking like when Darko got Old Mate from Dayseeker, and it was like
exactly
clean vocals on top of some brutal,
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
If we did do it, it would be something that I'd be like, okay, I can't do this myself, and who's, what's going to be kind of shocking, like, because you got to pay these cunts, didn't you? So
you've been in Australia too long, mate.
Yeah.
So you mentioned a couple names. So who would be like a dream to have on a track?
I would really like to have Ghostmain on there, or someone like Scarlord, or just someone who could bring a good energy to the song without just going or whatever.
Yeah. Right. You kind of got the squeals going and everything anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Or someone like completely different, like a female artist with a like crazy beautiful voice or something like that.
Well, you got the female mosh pits going on in your shows, mate. So
that's mental. It's been going really well.
It's going great.
Yeah. I was like, Sheila's. I've been watching Home and Away since I was a kid, so I was like, I get to say Sheila.
Oh, mate, you're ready to move over here.
I really am.
So we had Downer. Is the next EP going to be called Upper, or?
I thought about it, but it's probably not the best idea.
You think it's a bit too corny?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I reckon you should go with it.
Yeah, all right, Upper coming soon.
Done. Coming at ya.
Cheers. How much royalties do you want?
We'll talk about money later. So last time we chatted, you were in your Paris apartment, and I got you to do this corny thing where you did gutturals for Wall of Sound, and it went viral. Like the article we did together has gone absolutely viral since we did that. So because we've done that, we've started a new series since then. And you're like, oh God, what is he going to make me do now?
Do I have to go? Ew.
I think you're going to like this one. So we had Joe Bad from Fit for an Autopsy do this.
Such a legend.
And we had Tom Barber from Darko Chelsea Grin do this.
Also a legend.
And what we invite you to do is use some gutturals to sing, to guttural over an Aussie song that needs it. So I'm thinking Kylie Minogue. I'm thinking Men at Work. So if there's ever an Aussie song that
Kylie, I could do a Kylie song.
Oh, yeah? Which song are you thinking about?
I don't know. I can't remember them.
On a night like this. What else we got backstage? Off cam?
You love Home and Away. Do the Home and Away thing.
Ooh.
How does it go again?
Closer Reach Day. That bit. Oh,
Closer Reach Day. That's the end, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, you want to do that?
Have I got to scream it? Closer Reach Day. Away.
Aaron Matts, 1056, Wall of Sound, coming at you. Oh, mate, this has been a rush. I've really enjoyed this.
But it was Home and Away.
Well, you're welcome to go again if you like.
Is it Neighbours?
Yeah, Neighbours. You watch Neighbours as well?
Yeah.
You really are an Aussie kid.
I don't still watch them. My mum was like really into it. So.
Yeah, right. Was Australia very different this time around as compared to when you came, like, a decade ago with BTM?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we didn't pack out shows then, whereas we're with Emil now, who are doing really great. And yeah, I'm just experiencing it way differently than back then. I think maybe the conditions were a lot worse, and I was a lot more tired. I was just like, just kind of over it. But we've had a few days off and just had some time to like soak in the culture and stuff. I know, I just fucking love it, man.
That's great.
I'd love to live here.
So when are we going to get you back?
Alpha Wolf, bring us back. I don't know.
Nah, I reckon the next one's got to be a 1056 headliner.
If we could make that happen, I would be so proud. That would be like my family moved to. I think we talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of my family live here, and I've seen a lot of them on this tour. So, yeah, I think it would just mean a lot to me to do a headliner here.
All right. Well,
stick around.
Well, we'll
never leave.
We'll get all our people to talk to your people and make it happen, eh?
Please.
Out of line. Let's go.
Let's go, man.
Sounds good. Well, Aaron, thanks for taking the time to chat with us here at Wall of Sound. Big fan, big love. Thank you, my man.
Ricky, out.
That's it. Mic drop moment.